Sea Money Express. It's pretty fun, fairly simple trail. There's some rooty sections, but it pretty much connects all of the South Kincaid trails together. So if you park at the chalet, you can take this to get to all of the South Kincaid trails. And also, off to my left is an air rifle range. It's kind of interesting to watch. Oh, someone said it was an air rifle. Those almost look like crossbows. I don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff. Some kind of shooting a projectile range over there. You can hear it. It's not very loud, but that's what you're hearing. I don't know if I already said this, but since this is a connector trail, it's two-way traffic. There are a lot of one-way trails that connect to it, so really pay close attention to all the signs before you go into an offshoot trail. It's also really easy to accidentally end up on the bluff, which is really beautiful, but hello, can really suck if you get stuck up there. Okay, that trail that I just passed, that I said hello to that dog to, was Mighty Bike. I'm not riding down Mighty Bike, but that's how you can get to it. That guy had his dog in his backpack. I wonder how the dog feels about that. If I were a dog, I'd want to be with the guy, but I'd be terrified he's doing this kind of stuff. Okay, left here is the end of Good Grief. It's one way, it's where it ends, so don't go down there. You can come out there. That one scares me, because I ended up in the wrong trail from that one. Said before, I'm not the best jumper. I have a lot of fun doing it, but my technique is a little lacking. And I'm becoming more and more risk averse these days. I can still have fun without being super risky. These are the roots I was talking about. I usually clear that, but I did not today. There we go. Okay, if you turn right, you end up on the bluff, which is pretty fun if you like a big climb. I have a video on that. I use my fat bike because of all the sand dunes there. Okay, and off to the left is Good Grief. If you turn left, that's the beginning of Good Grief. Turn right, keep going down Sea Money Express. Don't turn right here. It's the exit to QFB. Hope all this makes sense. If you look at a map, it's all pretty clear. Biggest thing is pay attention to the signage. If it says do not enter, don't enter. They're pretty good about keeping the signs there. That's QFB down there. This little fork, if you turn right, you can ride, that's the entrance to QFB. Okay, this entrance or intersection, if you go straight, you're not allowed to. It says do not enter. That's the exit to Lee's train. So we keep going up C Money Express, which will take us to the entrance of Lee's train. This is where it gets pretty climby. If you turn right, that's another connector to the bluff. I'm gonna recommend checking out the bluff. The view up there is pretty awesome. I think I'm not hardcore enough to ride it though. I'll go for little sections and sit on that bench and enjoy the view, but that's about it. I just don't have the stamina to ride it. You can kind of see the ocean out there off to the right. That's what I love about Kincaid Park. Of all the places we can ride in Anchorage, I think Kincaid has the most variety of views. Like if you ever ride the entirety of Middle Earth, it's really cool because you start in the forest and end of the ocean. I really love living in Anchorage. I'm going to take a quick view detour and hike up this little knoll. Go from the forest to the ocean. And that's Kincaid Park. My pedals. Lost my pedals there. Okay, there they are. I do also see a decent amount of hikers on this trail, so you know it is single track, but we forget it's not just bikes, hikers and dog walkers too. Okay, if you turn left, that's the start of Lee's train. Go straight, we keep going down C Money. I go up this trail a lot, so you know, it's a common way to connect to Lee's train. Don't go too fast. I say that way too much. I sound like an old man. And down here, I'll point out, there's a cool big kicker right there. You land in like almost ankle deep sand. Which I can't even pedal through. I do end up having to walk through this. I brought my fat bike through here a few weeks ago. That was really fun. But yeah, this is just, sand's too deep to get the skinny tire through. Anyway, that is the end of Sea Money Express. And now we're back on Sandbox. Hope that made sense.